move on to IDE. So IDE, what is IDE? IDE is Integrated Development Environment. So most code that you write will actually be in a text format. From the perspective, it will be a combination of words, right? And these text format can be understood by you and then eventually compiled and understood and executed by the computer as well, right? But these text commands, there will be a lot of them in the software project, hundreds and hundreds of commands separated across hundreds and hundreds of files. Now, to manage this, we have created softwares which help you to write, edit, and run software. A very common example is VS Code, IntelliJ, and Eclipse. We are going to be using VS Code during most of this course because it is one of the most popular ones, especially for JavaScript. So let's begin. When you open VS Code, I have installed VS Code on my machine. I would suggest you to do the same. And when you open it, it will take you to the screen. It doesn't have much here. So you would be storing your software code in a given directory, right? So what I encourage you to do is open that directory, go to File, open folder, select a folder with code. So let me just go to desktop and see what I have here. I have the skill.txt folder. Yeah, let me open this folder. Yeah, this is the folder we just created using our shell commands and the CLI terminal. Now you would, as you can see, a new section has come up called Explorer, right? That contains all the files and folders you have in this particular directory. So we have test.txt, sample shell file, the sample folder, right, and the testing shell folder file as well, right? You can create new files and folders just by using buttons here. You don't need to use commands for that, right? Additionally, while you're creating software, you would also need access to a CLI terminal. It helps when you're installing new libraries, right? Installing new software using the CLI. So VS Code does offer you a very simple way to access the terminal. Simply do Control and tilde, which is the top left button on your keyboard just below escape. If you do Control plus tilde, the terminal will open up here. As you can see, this is a normal terminal. You can do the whatever operations that you were doing in the CLI over here as well, right? So this is just a tour of this. You can install extensions, right? It does highlight your code, find out errors while you're writing it. There's a lot of stuff that an IDE does, and you will appreciate it greatly once you start writing code.